Welcome back, everybody, to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition. Failure imminent. The name is becoming true. In the last episode, we lost 3 dupes in a row for stupid reasons. Starvation. They all starved, even though there is food. There's multiple reasons. I don't know really why, but like, they'd be down here inside the base and they would die. And they didn't eat. And then, of course, look, we've got, 100% stress across the board for almost everybody. Tons of stress vomiting, lashing out, and of course, they're destroying the oxygen machines, which is the one thing we need right now, because we're struggling. And then on top of that, in Smelloria, same thing. We lost Lyra over here. And then we sent Dr. No to the other base. We're recharging so that we can send the other guys. We're abandoning Smelloria for right now because we're in the same situation. No oxygen. We do have power, but nothing to create oxygen. We are running low on rust and stuff. The main issue is this, in that we have no way to get rid of the carbon dioxide. We're trying to build a solution, but they're just not doing it. Same thing, 100% stressed out, and they're just not doing hardly anything. See, except for banging their head like that when they walk. You can tell they're having a terrible time. Yeah. So we're trying to figure out what we can do. I mean, we keep repairing the oxygen machines. We've got them on a 9. We're out of algae for the most part. Oh, how wonderful. Look at that barf just coming down. The only thing good in our entire colony is, for the most part, all of our critters, oh, well, never mind. I was going to say are happy. They're glum too. Let me see. Okay, well, these guys are all happy. These guys are all glum. Most of our farms are not working. Wrong type of gas. We did fix the power issue. We, got our pipe all the way down here to our machine to get gas, natural gas flowing, which was great. But then, of course, in the meantime, we have just ran out of everything else. See, we've got people starving. Look, I bet you anything, they're gonna die. I bet you anything, even though they're inside the base. They're gonna, oh, how nice. Yeah, we're just puking everywhere. We are making a total mess of the base. Look at this. They're walking around in puke. I really feel sorry for these dudes. And then we've got ones like this where we're just sleeping on the job. We're sad. We're sleeping. Everybody's starving, yet there's food. Look, the fridge has food in it. It's storing food. 11,000 kilograms right here in this refrigerator. There's food right here, just sitting here. It's stale by 24%. He ate something, and then he dropped the rest of it on the floor. Rations. There's 3,000 K-thousand rations right there. And yet they're starving. It'd be one thing if they were like stuck outside of the base, things like that. Starving over here. Well, you could make mush bars. It's on a 9. I mean, there's not much else set up as a 9. Except for the food stuff. Oh, I guess this... Those are all at 9. Get rid of all those. We don't need to do that. Those are fine. Look, we can even switch these out, everything that's not... That'll give us oxygen if it ever works. Yeah, the only thing... See, now, the only thing we have is survival stuff. There. That's it. That's the only thing on a 9. Oh, we're gonna die anyways. Okay, I'm... Was it this colony? Yep. I knew it. Stinky has died. Yeah. Tasteful memorial. If anybody's even gonna be here to bury people. Plants are dying. Look at this. You know, I'm doing what I can to try to fix stuff. There's nothing prioritized that is high, except for stuff that would help us survive. That's it. Making food, growing food. We don't even have to store the food as a priority. We just gotta eat it. I'm sure that someone else is gonna, that these two are gonna die as well. 0K cows. There's food right here, see? They're just, you know, he can't even harvest it. You know, he started harvesting it and then he stopped and he goes and lays on the massage table. And so they die. I'm really trying to figure out how to pull out of this. But it's the same thing over here, you know? We're just breaking machines, destroying stuff, you name it. They are just not doing anything. I'm trying to collect algae to keep the oxygen going and get it back into play. So that we can at least, you know, have something. So there, they collected some algae. They'll take it into the base. We're struggling. You know, do I bring more dupes in? But will it do any good? You know, they might just croak. They won't be stressed immediately, but I don't think that's the key either. We'll cut that out. Skills! Not that giving skills to anybody is going to do any good. Of course, we're losing people left and right. Maybe. We only got 2 people left in Smelloria. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to save them because the machine takes so long to charge back up. Yeah. All of this says insufficient resources because our oxygen machines just are not running. These are going, but they haven't produced a single bit of oxygen. They're just pumping out. Bad because it's in max gas pressure. Oh, these doors are open still. Okay, well, that's my fault. I forgot I opened those doors because of the liquid that was in here, and we were trying to get rid of the liquid. Yeah, but see, power's intermittent as well. We got power coming on and off because when we look at our grids, you know, every grid is maxed out, and we've turned off a lot of stuff, you know, so that it's not being used. A lot of stuff is, here we go again. Larry, right here, look, there's food sitting right here, barbecued rations, food sitting right here. See, but they're not eating. Is it that they're so stressed out that they decide not to eat? Is that what it is? I can't figure it out. I mean, they're not dying because of lack of oxygen, which I might understand because oxygen's low in some portions of the base and non-existent in others. No, they're dying of starvation, yet there's food. Yeah, he was right here, and there was food sitting right here, right next to him. You know, and he dies of starvation. So I'm not sure what the problem is. And I can't get them de-stressed either, no matter what I do. The best way to get them de-stressed is to have good oxygen. That's the simplest way. I'm not giving them any extra work. I'm cleaning up stuff just because walking through barf is probably not the best way to keep them happy. So I'm trying to, you know, clean up the barf as they make a mess. But that seems to be having minimal impact as well. Tell ya, I named it Failure Imminent. We've made it 265 cycles. We definitely learned a lot of things, though, about, you know, this new update and the changes that have been made. It's definitely been different. And of course, we've started the second series now, and we are applying everything we learned early on to avoid the same mistakes. No guarantees, but, you know, we're attempting. We're trying. Look at this. We're out of places to bury people. I really don't want to do this, but it's like, do I prepare? This is so sad. Do I prepare? And say, well, you know what? We better put in some extra tombstones because I'm trying to cancel as much as I can over here just so that these guys can survive. If I can, I'll get them, you know, to Battalios. I don't know if that's any better. Right now, the only things they're really doing is massaging themselves and keeping the 2 oxygen machines going. The power's kind of self-sufficient. It'll just do what it needs to do whenever the battery is worn out. But see, there's mush bars here. They're not even trying to cook. Could that be because... No, it's not restricted. They can cook. So that's not the problem. They can... Here they are. See, they can cook if they need to. They're just not... Devin, do some cooking. Of course, oxygen's not too healthy in the base. I don't know how to fix that either because there's nowhere for it to go. The only fix is this right here, which they did get built all the way to here, but they haven't built any of this. They can come down to it and build it. They just haven't done it. I could potentially maybe just, if I deconstruct this one tile and they just come down here straight instead of through the water. Of course, that's only if I can get someone to come doing it, because see, yeah, he's picking up food and he's eating the food. Okay, see, as the food grows, he's eating it. Eat all that food. There you go. Yep. Oh, terrible food. Look at him. Oh, now he's nervous. Oh my goodness. Look at him. He's chewing his nails. He's in mourning, he's stressed, soggy feet, yucky lungs, exposure to food poisoning, inhaling tons of CO2, and very little oxygen. And he's just gonna stand here. Not do anything. Oh my goodness, I would try to save you, Devin, if I can, but it's only 89%. We're not gonna make it. And Red, all he cares about is right here. And of course we're mourning with Stinky dead on the floor because we're not building this. Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to Battalios, where we have the same problems. Food is almost gone. And we are growing nothing. Oh, well, oh, amazingly, these are growing again. We must have enough. We're getting purpler with our oxygen, but we're still... Oh, how nice. You just barfed all over the fresh food that he cooked. yes. That's great. Perfect. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. There's a couple of people that are not as stressed right now, but that's because they reached 100% and then either lashed out or stressed vomited or whatever, and so they feel a little bit better temporarily. We better plan on getting some more algae, because if we don't, you know what's going to happen. Trying to go for the closest algae possible, just so that we can grab it. I mean, there is all of this. What do we got here? We got igneous rock, I think. So if we just dig up to there, maybe we can at least get that algae, right? And then we can continue just kind of digging this out. Well, there's no algae there, but I mean, the only other place that there's a massive amount of algae is where? Is there anywhere near? I mean, there's a huge amount right here. So if we come down here, we go diggity dig, diggity dig, diggity dig. Diggity dig. Diggity dig. We could get a lot of algae. That would be good. Of course, we gotta get over here. Oh, we never did dig this out to see what it was as well. We'll just do that. Why not? Alright. Got a lot of oil, completely useless. Let's see, the other place we could go for algae is up into here. But of course we gotta get to it. So I guess it would come over here. We dig through that. Do a 7. We dig over to that. Dig to that. 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 And that. We should be able to reach all of it if we do that. So we could do that as well. He's working on it. That's one way to deal with stress, right? Just bang your head as you walk. Mo. Oh my goodness. Let me see, what else do we got? This was all coal, which we still need to harvest because we have areas dependent upon it still. There is this. We could come up here. We could get those algae. That's something. I would say we could get these, but they're kind of, we can't get up here unless I build something. Any others? I mean, there's lots of algae. We'd have to release all this water down, which is fine. But we can't get up there right now. That's the problem. But we can continue to dig this out. There's more algae there that we can get. Okay. Well, that's that. Still need to do this. Anything down here? I mean, unfortunately, I can't do much here because I can get... Whoops, what was that? Ooh, we don't need to dig all that up. I can get that one. I don't want to touch these. That'll be risking the biscuit, as they say. Same, I could get these two. But now we're kind of getting... Again, we're getting really far. There's a bunch right here, but I'm nowhere near getting to that. And then there's a ton over here too that I could get. So I could get those. Well, that's better than nothing. I mean, that's quite a bit of algae. If they can dig even half of it out, it would help. Yeah, if they can even get half of that, that would help. I'm also thinking that, well, I can't. I was going to say temporarily I need to cut this water off so that they stop wasting time trying to repair and maintain all of this. We'll see if they deconstruct that. Probably not. Alright. Well, that takes care of quite a bit of stuff. Looks like we got some base repair to do here. Look at this. They've destroyed almost all of the oxygen machines. Someone will come repair them, but... And the grill. We'll see if we can repair that as well. So we're almost down on the food. The only thing I can think is back to mush bars. Okay, they're gonna repair that. Alright, and then let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want to give anybody else that doesn't have to have something, anything. But we'll get the basics for these guys. Right. Smelloria, did you... No, we still haven't built that, so you're still gonna be the same and not doing anything. You did get this taken care of, but you haven't done any of the building. Red is still just sitting here. Until they bury this body, there's not much I can do there. I can try making this a yellow alert. So we'll try that. And see if by chance he... Okay, he's got it. He is going to go build it. That's good. Oh, well, he delivered the supplies. Maybe it's going to be Red, who's finally going to get off the massage table and go build it. Give you a chance. Give Devin a chance to be on the massage table. Alright, well, I mean, at least if they can get rid of the dead body, you know, that they'll get out of mourning, and then maybe they'll get the rest of that piping done so we can take care of the carbon dioxide. We waited too long to fix that. Okay, so we'll keep that at a 9. Hopefully they're going to pick up Red here, or Stinky, and take care of it. Alright, come on. Go take care of Stinky. Alright, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you? Can't end the episode until you take care of Stinky. There you go. There you go. Alright. Now you guys can mourn properly. Rip Stinky. Aw, poor Stinky. Alright. So now they can go pay their regards. They can cry, and maybe they'll get some stuff done. Alright, everybody. Well, you know, we haven't made much more progress than our last episode, but maybe it looks like we are ready to teleport someone. I'm thinking it's going to be Devin. Why not? Teleport. That just leaves Red behind. Alright. Congratulations. You're back at the main base. Not that it's much better, but oxygen is getting bluer. I'm not going to take on anyone else for now. We're going to hold off. But we shall see you in the next episode where maybe we can figure out a plan for recovery. Maybe. The first step is getting oxygen in the basin, de-stressing everybody, and getting food going, which is going because oxygen is getting back here. So that's the first step. See you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.